you for your time and attention today. This presentation aims to empower your understanding of cross-curricular issues within science and mathematics. I will provide this information through a research and policy-informed discussion. Here we go. Cross-curricular. What does this actually mean? Well, Savage 2011 stated that a cross-curricular approach to teaching is characterised by sensitivity towards and synthesis of knowledge, skills and understandings from various subject areas. These inform an enriched pedagogy that promotes an approach to learning which embraces and explores this wider sensitivity through various methods. So, in simpler terms, cross-curricular learning means that children's knowledge, skills and understanding can be developed in an imaginative, engaging and thorough way through exposure to multiple interconnected topics. For example, Bob loves fast cars and science, but has very little interest in maths. In order to develop Bob's mathematical skills, a cross-curricular approach using science can be introduced. An investigation into the top 5 fastest cars is instigated in the classroom. This uses Bob's knowledge and understanding of speed, measurement, data handling, comparison, evaluation and graphs to provide an outcome. This uses both mathematical and scientific skills in an engaging and thorough way that uses one subject to support another. Wow, we've just done cross-curricular teaching. So, where did this all begin? Cross-curricular teaching is not a new concept and can often be observed in primary schools around the UK. This approach was originally approved of in the 1931 Haydock Report and further backed up in the Plowden Report in 1967. Yes, many years ago. They both agreed that integrating subjects was an important part of learning. Since then, it has been noted that if strong enough links are made between subjects, then there is no need to teach discretely. This was supported by the 2003 National Primary Strategy. However, in the 2009 Rose Report, this differs with their view slightly, stating, "Our primary schools also show that high standards are best secured when essential knowledge and skills are learned, both through direct, high-quality teaching and also through this content being applied and used in cross-curricular activities. This allows for a more holistic learning experience, as suggested by CAR 2007. More recently, the 2014 new national curriculum reveals more freedoms for teachers to teach subject knowledge as they see best. From this research, it seems reasonable to conclude that a cross-curricular approach should play a central part in primary teaching and learning. Clearly an issue being debated for over many decades. Right then, the place of maths and science today. For some children, maths and science are exciting skills that work side by side, providing the opportunity to practice and hone skills and knowledge gained from the other. In contrast to this, they can appear disjointed, bearing no relationship whatsoever. This link is greatly influenced by the way teachers approach these two subjects. Discretely or together? Effective teaching of maths and science is crucial to schools everywhere. Not only do they provide a good all-round education, but modern economies today are also increasingly dependent on well-educated scientists, mathematicians and engineers. In the science curriculum for schools, scientific inquiry engages a developing understanding of scientific knowledge through investigation, yet the need for precision and accuracy is significant to any observation, highlighting the importance of a combined science and maths. Likewise, within the maths curriculum, applying key skills such as measurement and data handling to real-life situations allows for context and application through scientific investigation and reveals this as a vital concept for children to develop and advance as mathematicians. Let's really underpin the advantages and disadvantages to cross-curricular teaching and learning. Here we go. The first advantage, which is quite evident to see, is how maths and science form together as natural partners, as supported by Boss et al. 2010. They both complement and reinforce key skills and ideas being taught. Maths and science also share similar vocabulary, reinforcing how it would be beneficial to teach both subjects together. Another advantage to this thematic approach is how an integrated curriculum of maths and science together provides opportunities for more relevant and stimulating experiences for learners. Students struggle to solve problems because they do not understand the context in which the problems are embedded, as suggested by Frank Holman Glass in 2005. So, by joining these subjects together, the learning can become more meaningful, relevant and real life, providing a more enriched experience. For example, by planning a cross-curricular lesson for measurement, pupils can investigate outside of classroom the different heights of plants in the playground. This immediately creates a more exciting and positive attitude to measurement, and children are able to see the context in which to apply their skills. Through a cross-curricular approach, children become subconsciously aware of newfound thinking skills. They also have more confidence in their ability to tackle a given task, as expressed by Price 2010. This confidence and ability to challenge themselves into new learning experiences can only emphasise the positive outcomes of thematic teaching and learning. So, what are the disadvantages? Well, by not teaching discretely, it has been suggested by the Three Wise Men report that children are missing out on refinement of basic knowledge, skills and understanding. A cross-curricular approach denies children the opportunity and time to break down and dissect the key learning. For example, by learning measurement during an investigation lesson in science, the significant understanding of how to convert may be lost, as there will be lots more aspects to the lesson that need to be achieved. However, if we teach measurement discretely, then it can be broken down into steps to ensure a deeper understanding. Hayes 2010 supports this view, highlighting how discrete teaching is needed to ensure children grasp and understand the key skills and knowledge they need for each subject. Another aspect that weakens the thematic approach is the inadequate training that teachers may have, as supported by Greenwood 2013. It is vital to have a secure, in-depth knowledge of both maths and science combined to deliver the links effectively without losing any important teaching points. The Plowden report highlights how sufficient subject knowledge is a must for a cross-curricular approach to teaching. Yet this also needs to be recognised within the planning stage of the lesson and can often be very time-consuming, resulting in teachers opting for a more discrete lesson. Assessment is a difficult element to facilitate when maths and science are completed through cross-curricular lessons. It is both challenging and demanding to observe and pick out which mathematical or scientific skills the pupil is demonstrating, and to what depth they are able to use them. Similar to planning as mentioned earlier, it is also more time-consuming for teachers, as with discrete teaching the evidence is clear and easy to obtain. Introducing ICT to cross-curricular lessons of science and maths, as well as other subjects, can help to enhance and enrich the learning if used effectively. Children are surrounded by laptops, iPads, interactive whiteboards, beatbots and many more, so why not use these to our advantage? We need to be aware that this could hinder learning due to not all children having the necessary skills to use the appropriate technology as well as its expense. However, with an increasingly technological world, would it not be useful to embed these new skills into our children's learning? Through the use of ICT, children can access and research a wealth of information relevant to the taught lesson. For example, children can view videos and documentaries on the water cycle within science, or during a maths lesson they can apply their knowledge and skills to mathematical interactive quizzes to assess their understanding. From my own experience within the classroom, the use of ICT within lessons motivates children and encourages a more positive attitude to learning. They enjoy using the technology. All in all, it seems like a big thumbs up to incorporating ICT. So, we come to the end. To conclude, I feel that an equal balance of cross-curricular and discrete teaching is beneficial to all learners. Their knowledge can become more exciting and engaging through project work and applying their knowledge to real-life situations. Yet, prior to this, having discrete lessons can hone in on those key skills necessary within the subject. ICT can strengthen this learning through research and application, and I feel is a skill necessary in the world we live in today. Thank you for listening. This presentation is officially over.